Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Maximum Sports Network. I'm your host, Avery and Brice, joined by my co-host, Brice Trammell.
What's up?
And today, we got a fun one. We got a reaction video for you guys. We are reacting to the coaches poll that was just published today, of the day we're recording this.
August 4th.
August 4th.
Yep.
So I'm going to go through it in reverse order, and then you can just stop me whenever you hear a team that you think should be there, think should be higher, think should be lower.
Okay.
Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, sure. Let's go for it.
Let's do it. Coming up right after this. All right, let's jump into the rankings. Coming in at 25, we have Missouri, the Mizzou Tigers.
Yeah, I don't have no problem with that.
No problems with that? I like Missouri there as well. All right, 24, Houston.
Houston did beat LSU last year in the bowl, so I think that's very good. They're ranked to start off the season.
Was that a good enough predictor, though, even though LSU had a lot of opt-out?
It's Houston beating LSU and SEC teams.
You're so right. You're so right. Why did I do this?
It's just like I feel like that's a good reason to have Houston ranked, even at 24.
All right, let's do it. Clemson, 23.
Regardless of what that says back there, I wholeheartedly disagree with that preseason ranking.
Honesty is the best policy.
In what world do we have Clemson ranked 23 after going 7-6, bringing in a new quarterback? Now, I understand, like, we ranked, and we have them performing pretty well this season, but they should not be preseason.
Hey, man, the coaches might be some ball knowers.
I mean, maybe I'm incorrect, but
can we agree that on paper they look like a team that should be ranked?
I mean, theoretically, yeah, but this to me, it's like they should prove it before they get that ranking after going 7-6.
Fair enough. I guess we'll see.
Yep.
All right, 22, we have Iowa.
I know they were pretty good last year. I know they pushed Indiana and Oregon both in their games. So if they return their players what they did last year, I don't have no problem with that ranking.
Sounds good. All right, 21, we have the Utah Utes.
That's fine.
Utah is one of those teams, they perform well in their part of the country.
Yep.
And they don't really lose a lot of games. Unless, well, they may lose the big ones and the ones that really matter, but their records are very good, and they usually finish ranked anyway. Number 20, this is conflicting.
Yeah,
because
I could feel like they could be a little bit higher than 20.
The team at 20 is SMU, and we had them in our ACC Power Rankings video. Go check it out. At finishing second in the conference.
Yeah.
Is that second as in playing in the ACC Championship?
If we were predicting to what we think they're going to do this season, they will be well over the ranking of 20 by the end of the year. I think that's a little low for them to start. I would go like 17 to 16. I wouldn't go above top 15, but I feel like 20 is pretty low for them.
That's pretty good. All right, 19, Washington.
That's good. I mean, they retained that one quarterback that tried to transfer, but he realized that he signed a contract, so he ended up staying. He's really talented. I feel like Washington, that's a good ranking for them.
Oh, poor guy. Tried to leave but couldn't. 18, the first. No, not the first SEC team. It is Mizzou. But one that's pretty low, Tennessee, for their SEC caliber.
That's interesting, but I assume that if Tennessee's that low, then there's probably just a ton of SEC teams above them. So that wouldn't surprise me too much because they tend to fill these rankings with SEC teams, which rightfully so. It's a pretty good conference with lots of good teams.
Can we do a top 15 SEC counter? Because if Tennessee's at number 18, then you're right. There's going to be a lot of guys at the top.
I mean, so far that's 2 in the top 25.
Yeah. All right, number 17, Penn State.
I feel the same way about Penn State that I feel about Clemson. It's that Penn State's replacing a head coach.
Yeah.
And
even bigger.
It's like neither one of those teams should be ranked at all.
Yeah, we watched them perform in the Pinstripe Bowl last year.
I mean, I know they beat Clemson, but it's like
that didn't say
neither one of them should be ranked.
That didn't say much last year.
I mean, James Franklin took a couple players with him to Virginia Tech. It's like, how is that team number 17?
Even Penn State player transferred to Clemson, which
I don't understand the Clemson and the Penn State rankings so far. What you've said,
I agree, but in Clemson's defense, I'd rather be replacing a quarterback than a head coach.
Yeah.
So, all right, number 16, Michigan.
Good solely for the reason that Bryce Underwood is still there. Phenomenal quarterback. They could have probably been in the playoff last year if they beat Ohio State that last game in the rivalry week, but they came up short, and I think they'll be right there again. I mean, it's a pretty good football team. I know they have a lot of controversy going on with their former head coach and stuff going on, but I think they'll be just fine.
I would move Michigan up a spot to 15.
Yeah,
And Tennessee to at least 16 where Michigan is, because number 15 is BYU.
yeah. I can understand BYU was pretty good last year though, and I get the ranking, but I also think Michigan's a better football team than them.
I agree.
I mean, I think BYU should be ranked, but I definitely think that Michigan is by far the better football team.
I think BYU is a little high, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Number 14, USC, Southern Cal.
1 second, go back for BYU. Where would you rank them then? If you
I would put BYU at 20,
20,
where
okay.
SMU is.
Yeah.
Because I feel like SMU is a better team than BYU is. And
I think that would be a close game, but I would generally agree with that statement.
All right, so number 14 is USC, Southern Cal.
Yep. Perfectly fine ranking. Jaden Mavia is going to be phenomenal this year. I mean, Lincoln Riley is Lincoln Riley. Those offenses are always going to be good. Is it the usual thing is the defense going to be better? Is it going to be worth something? So if they can do that, this ranking justifies that perfectly fine.
I think USC is always a 10 to 15 ranking team.
Yep.
Unless they prove otherwise and go out and win big games and make up a lot of damage in college football, I don't see them getting higher than where they are right now. So I think that's a perfect rating. Interesting one. LSU, number 13.
Kiffin era.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to be ranked regardless because Lane Kiffin is there.
Right.
I thought they would have been higher. I thought the coaches would have bought into the hype and they would have been at least in the top 10. So I'm actually surprised that they're at 13. But they have Sam Levitt. They have a ton of transfers coming in that are all stars. I know they spent a lot of money on this roster. So
it comes down to me if the Kiffin effect is for the hype train or for the actual production on the field.
Well, the one thing with Lane Kiffin is that he has succeeded everywhere that he's coached. So I don't know if this first year will be a slam dunk for him, but I do think they'll be pretty good.
I mean, guess where I'm really coming from is the news about the whole conundrum.
Yeah.
We'll put it like that. All right, that's our third SEC team in top 25.
Yep.
So number 12, Texas Tech.
I think they would have been much higher if they had Brendan Sorsby. So I think it's fine where they're at because obviously they're similar to Texas. They just have like a money printing machine down there to bring in whoever they want. They're the highest spending Big 12 program, so I think it's perfectly justified for them to be ranked that high. And I think they'll probably be in the playoff at the end of the year.
I think so too with the Big 12 right there. They should be the champions of that league.
Yep.
All right, now Mr. Inevitable, number 11, Alabama.
Yeah, probably fine. I mean, it's about where they finished last year, right?
Yeah.
And they always do what they do. They reload. I think they're going to have a really good quarterback this year in Keelan Russell. I have no problem with that ranking. That's what is that? Our fourth SEC team so far.
That's right. Yeah.
I mean, this is what I predicted. The SEC team was going to be loaded with teams in the top 25.
Snuck in that playoff last year above Notre Dame.
Yeah.
I don't think should have happened, but
Mr.
Inevitable.
They did beat Oklahoma round 1, so I guess they proved that they belonged there. But then they got the brakes beat off of them by Indiana. But any team that Indiana played that year was going to get the brakes beat off of them.
I like them here. I don't think Alabama's a top 3 SEC team this year.
You really don't think that?
I don't think so.
Okay, well,
I don't think so.
I mean, Kalen DeBoer has lost 3 games every year that he's been there, so that'd probably be the case this year too.
We'll see. Otherwise, all right, our top 10, Ole Miss, Pete Golding. What's going on there?
They brought back Trinidad Chambliss. That's why they're so high. I can promise you that right now. I mean, he's just that good. They got a lot of transfers, especially one from Clemson, Luke Farrelly. They won that battle for sure because he's playing for them now. That's a phenomenal player. And they, like every SEC team does, they use a transfer portal to put stars in where stars already are. Like it's stars upon stars in the SEC. So I think it's a great rating.
They'll be very good on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
They obviously promoted their defensive coordinator to head coach. So I don't have any worries there. And then I feel like Trinidad's at a point in his career where he's mature enough to be able to run the offense without relying on an OC to a certain degree.
Yeah, he's going to be very good this year. Expect him in the Heisman conversation.
Yep. Number 9 is Oklahoma.
I do know John Mateer's back and healthy.
Yes.
And whenever he's healthy and playing, they were a much different team than they were at the end of the year when they played Alabama in that first round. Because Mateer was playing hurt. You could even see how he was throwing the football. He was like sidearming it. So, and I know they had a 17-0 lead. So, again, there's going to be a lot of SEC teams up in the higher echelon of the rankings, and you can almost interchange them.
Well, so far we have 2 in a row.
Yeah.
In the top 10. And
I assume it's probably either going to be a third in a row or it's going to be one in between.
3rd in a row at Texas A&M.
I was right then.
number
I
8.
mean, yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
I like Texas A&M a little higher at number 6.
I agree.
We'll see.
I mean, who's above them? Like
Miami.
I mean,
Miami
okay,
is number
first off,
7.
Miami should be higher than what 7?
Miami's number. Oh, we just opened up a can of worms there.
Yeah, Miami should be higher than that, but Texas A&M should also be higher. Texas A&M has Marcel Reed, great player, tons of money to get in any players that they want. So another Texas team, they tend to do that. But moving on to what you said, Miami at number 7. Obviously, the Darian Mensah era is going to begin. So
Yeah.
I would have Miami either top 5 or top 4.
Yes.
But phenomenal team. At number 7 is a little surprising.
Yes. Outside of the top 5 is outrageous for Miami.
Yeah.
I mean, we predicted them to be undefeated going into postseason.
Well, they're also in the ACC, and there's only going to be a couple teams that are going to be able to compete with them, if at all.
I mean, you still got to win every game.
Yeah, that is true.
So
And we said the same thing about Miami last year, and they lost 2 games. It almost went to the playoff.
yeah. Number 6 is the reigning national champs, Indiana.
Some people were giving this flack. I am of the opinion that the national champion should be the number 1, like going into next year regardless, until they lose. But, I mean, I get it. They lost a lot, but they also had the number 1 transfer class coming in. So I'm fine with the ranking. I could see them being much higher. Should be higher.
It's kind of give and take because this is the coaches poll, not like the AP poll.
I assume the AP poll will be very different than this, and we could probably do a reaction to that as well. But we wanted to get this out quick just because it's like our first ranking that we can talk about.
Yeah. Cracking the top 5 is Notre Dame.
I'd have them out of the top 5.
Yeah, that's
I know that they're good. They're a good football team, but they finished around 11th last year. I know they're returning a lot. Marcus Freeman's a phenomenal coach, but I would personally swap. I'd put Texas A&M, Miami, Indiana all above Notre Dame.
I would agree. Yeah, I would move Miami to the 5 and then go Texas A&M and then Notre Dame, Indiana.
Yeah.
Just kind of shift those 2 up above those. All right, top 4, we have Texas at number 4.
See, I have a feeling all the rest of these teams can be all interchangeable. They're all going to be the top and the favored, but I'm fine with Texas being where they are. They still have some stuff to prove being at number 4. Arch Manning era still active. Probably going to be much better this year than it was last year.
I've been on the record to say this is Texas's year.
Yeah.
I'm delusional, I know.
Making Texas fans happy, though.
I would move Texas up to number 3 because at number 3 right now is Georgia.
Which is Kirby Smart. Everybody knows Kirby Smart.
I'm not discrediting Georgia. They're a great football team, but I think Texas has it over them this year.
I mean, Georgia's just going to be sitting in that top 5 almost every year. So that don't surprise me at all. Who's at number 2?
Oregon Ducks.
You see, I would probably drop Oregon at number 4 and
Yeah.
move Texas and Georgia above them. Just because of what Oregon has done in the playoff.
Or what they haven't done in the playoff.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a shot fired, but they tend to win that first round and didn't slip up in the playoff. But Dan Lanning, they have a good team just because Dante Morris is that good. So,
well, it depends on how they start the season, and I say that because our group of 6 winner going into the playoffs is Boise State, and that's their opener is Boise State. Woo! Hey,
I think they'll beat them by 40 points. To be honest with you, this year.
Oh, come on, man! I was trying to give them smoke.
I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. It's not going to be close.
You're right. I'm always wrong. And number 1 is Ohio State.
That's a fair ranking. That's fine.
I'll leave Ohio State at 1. That'll be the big.
I thought they were going to win it last year, to be honest with you, with how good that team was. Then they ran into Miami, who was just decided to play out of their minds in the playoff.
That is true. I mean, we got 2 Big Ten teams is number 1 and 2.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
I don't think that's going to be. I think it'll be because I think they're going to want to sell the big game again. I think it will be Ohio State and Texas number 2 for the AP poll. Bet on it. Can promise you, it's going to be.
Yeah, well, I can tell you that there's 9 SEC teams here in the coaches poll, so
that's
no surprise.
That's
there.
not surprising. I mean, they're a great conference. I think there's probably only like 2 or 3 in the ACC that's ranked. So
yeah,
I mean that's going back to what we said to our ACC rankings. We also said that the top 3 of the ACC rankings in that one were going to be very close as well. I mean, I could totally see Louisville being in this ranking. Could maybe bump out Missouri, but Overall, I think it's fine.
I don't have any issues with it.
I mean, my issues are Clemson and Penn State. They should not be ranked at all. They shouldn't be touching this ranking in the preseason. They should prove it on the field that they should be ranked.
Yeah, I guess the coaches know something we don't.
Yeah.
That's why the coaches. Do they leave anybody out? Off the top of our head, I know you mentioned Louisville.
I don't think they can fit any more SEC teams into this ranking or Big Ten teams.
Come on, man, Vandy. What are we doing?
But they don't have Diego Pavia.
Yeah,
It's
you're
like,
right. Trying to give them hope.
I mean,
I love Vandy.
I mean,
Go Vandy.
they're gonna be. Well, they do have like one of the best quarterback recruits coming in. So maybe. But
Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't want to see any more SEC teams.
I mean,
in here.
if you were to take out Clemson and Penn State out, I would slide Vandy in there probably, and then maybe Louisville at 25.
that would be our additions.
Yeah, I think that's
subtractions.
what I would change. I mean, everybody else seems like they belong pretty well.
I like that. And looking at the first games for each of these teams, nobody really has it tough.
Week 1 and 2 is loaded.
Well, not for these top 25 games. We have Clemson LSU at number 1. I mean,
Cinema.
Nothing else to say there. Ole Miss does play Louisville game
Yeah,
1.
that's going to be interesting to see. I mean, it would be kind of funny if Ole Miss lost that game, which they're not going to, but it would be kind of funny. But
Those are the 2 hardest games for the 25, top 25 in the coaches poll. So I don't know, man.
I know Ohio State and Texas play week 2. That's why I said week 1 and 2 are loaded with great games.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I know game day is LSU Clemson, so it's going to be very interesting to watch, and I can't wait.
That's right. Well, that was our reaction to the coaches poll. We think they did a pretty good job.
Yeah, I mean, overall, there's a couple things that they could change, but what do y'all think in the comments? I mean, obviously, we'd love to hear feedback anytime anybody comments with their thoughts, viewpoints.
Absolutely. Let us know. And give us your hot takes.
Yep.
Who should be in there? Anyways, like, share, and subscribe. And we hope to see you all again here on the Maximum Sports Network.
See ya.